Got a bluegill, didn't even know he was hooked. He just swallowed it and laid down there with it. The backside of this lake here is between 2 to 3, well, around 2 to 4 foot. A little back corner here, a little bit of lily pads left, even though it's cooling down, they're dying off. But what I'm doing here is I got a little slider float. I got a split shot down here stopping. I got my minnow down here at the bottom, and it's set about 2.5 foot. And I'm just throwing right outside of these lily pads. We got a pole over there as well, doing something similar, and I think that's a fish. Yep, we got one here. I think that might be a bass. Nope, it's a crappie. Oh, you hit it right there on the drop. It's actually a long, slender crappie right there. He's long, but he's also skinny. He's kind of thick at the back. This would be I think this would be a white crappie. There, that's not a bad crappie. Probably go about 10 inches or so. They're freezing cold. Let's get us another minnow on here. These minnows are warriors because they've been in this bucket for a good while, probably 3 or 4 days, but there's been a lot of moisture in the air, and that's 3 or 4 days without a battery. But with all the moisture and stuff in the air, it helped them stay alive. I just took the top of the bucket off, and there's been a few die off, not very many. Got him. These crappie love cover, and that's one thing the backside of this lake has even this time of year. Cover makes them a little easier to find. He choked a pretty good sized minnow. Now this is the black crappie right here. A little bit smaller. It gets a little, the white crappie I believe gets a little bigger than the black. Pull him through these lily pads. Found some more bluegill out there just sitting. Might get my minnow back with this one. Still alive. Oh, these things are a blast. I kept getting some bites out there. Finally got an idea of what they are. Put it back out there and try it again there. Wind calmed down a little bit, might get into one out there now. There we go, got him. Oh, that's a little bigger one. What do we got this time? Another little crappie. Some black crappie again. Man, you were hooked, dude. You weren't coming off. Look at the colors on him. Freezing cold too. These are some good looking fish. No, got another one on him. Oh, he got off. Wow, dude. How are you still on here? There we go. That felt like a pretty good fish right there. If I don't get him caught up in all these lilies. He hit it pretty quick out there. Definitely not a giant, but hit like one. Bleeding quite a bit, but I don't think it done any real damage to him. Man, they're definitely out there quite a ways. Got one there. It's like they're only hitting one out a little bit more now. That wind's really picked up quite a bit. Right there. Got it. Oh, it came off. It's really hard to set the hook on these fish with this wind we've been having. I made the switch here to the longer rod because I'm having trouble with the 8-footer setting the hook this far out with the wind blowing the way it is. All right, I got a bigger crappie on here, but I can't get him off of this. There we go. Got it. It's a little bit nicer of one. Quite a bit nicer, actually. Yeah. He's just laying out there with the minnow. Make sure I'm recording there. I want to check the length of him because he's the biggest one I've caught today. Yep, he'll go about just over 10 inches. About the same size as the one I caught earlier. Pretty slab crappie there. Alright, so I'm freshly out of minnows now. I ain't got any bait left. But that's okay because we caught some fish and I got a Thanksgiving dinner to attend. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up and get out of here. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you in the next video.